Hello everybody, Mike Mangold here in Rovinj, Croatia, second stop of the Red Bull Air Race 2014. We're going to do the back seat talk, however, no car. Today it's going to be in a boat. So it's a boat talk on a nice evening here in Croatia. Special guest today is Paul Bonham, the reigning world champion. Paul, come aboard, mind your step here. Stay dry. All right, Paul, so they got us trapped out here on the boat together, so we better discuss some good things. What everybody really likes to know is what are the secrets to your success? I mean, you've had a great run going over the last few years, and I'll let you go with it where you'd like.
I personally think you've got to be a good observer. You could probably do well in the air race just by using your own nous and skills, but I think if you can observe what other people do, and A, learn from their mistakes, and B, copy the good ones, then you're laughing.
Let's talk about that, having a family. I mean, when we first started racing back in '04, you didn't have a family. Now you have what, three?
Hundreds of them.
Okay, from your vintage, from your line.
That's okay, yeah, from batch 2. I've got Charlie, a stepson who's 19, yeah. And then from batch 2, we've got Olivia, Florence and Poppy, 5, 3 and 1.
And these are all 3 ladies, 3 girls.
That's right, yeah.
So you're living at home with quite a few women, all right? Is the toilet seat ever up in your house, or is it always down?
It's always down. It is always down. And I'll tell you, if I ever leave it up, oh yeah. My God, do you get to hear about it.
Right. Are you a control freak? I mean, do you have to always be in control of your team and what's going on? Do you describe yourself as that, or?
Well, probably, yes. I'd like to think I'm not a control freak, yeah. But I bet if you ask anybody that's either worked with me or lived with me, they'd say, oh, he's a control freak.
If you were going to go out and just wanted to go out for an afternoon and have fun in an aircraft, which one would you get in?
Probably the closest one.
That's a good answer. What do you think of the, you know, we're starting here again in the Air Race 2014. We got some, I say rookies, but they're the newer guys that are starting to perform well. Pete McLeod, for instance, he did well in the last race in Abu Dhabi. Is that a surprise to you? Or?
No, not at all. And you know, Pete was always going to do well. I remember at the end of the 2010 season, I thought, well, if and when this continues, he's going to be one to watch. Yeah. It's in his blood, isn't it? It's in his blood.
It is. Yeah,
and he's got a competitive streak. He doesn't want to come second. Yeah. And you can see that, and yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I see a lot of good things in Pete. It should be interesting watching him develop over the years, too. All right, for the last 2 to 3 years of the Red Bull Air Race, you've teamed to have a pretty intense rivalry with Hannes Ark. How would you describe that? How do you stay on top of Hannes?
Hannes is pretty good, and he is very much like me. We're both passionate about doing well in this. And, well, I mean, all the other guys are, but it does seem to be that we're on the same sort of tracks when it comes to times at the end of a lap. So would I call it a rivalry? I think, you know, if Hannes was sat there now, we'd be having a good time. Yeah. Of course, once we're in aeroplanes and you're on the ramp, you're looking across at him running, I don't see Hannes in there. I just see a silver airplane. I think, well, there's a silver airplane, and I've got to beat that silver airplane. No,
you don't hate Hannes, you know, or anything
Not
like
at
that.
All, no.
But you need a Hannes Ark to push you, right? To keep you, you know, always at the top of your game. And
yeah, without a doubt. You know that famous, I think it's a car racing phrase, you've got to run to stand still. Yep. Unless you're being pushed all the time, you know, what's the point? You know, if I went out here and kept winning, you know, every race by 2 seconds, that would get pretty dull for everybody, wouldn't it?
All right, Paul, so let's head off to the next air race, Putrajaya, Malaysia.
How long is it going to take to get to Malaysia?
I don't know. It's probably 5,000 miles at least.
I said I'd call Laura by 8.
I don't think
we're not going to make that.
Gee, I wonder if they got a hotel for us when we get there.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if there's an in-flight movie here. Oh, no, maybe not.
Jordana, Bali, let's go. Ala Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
How long to Kuala Lumpur? Oh, okay.